Until next time.
Take a seat, and I may just sing you a song.
This seems like a good place. Well. This is not exactly what I had in mind. So you're on top of me. When does this start to feel good? And here we go. Hello there, thanks for joining me. I am AV Storyteller, and this is my Let's Play Skyrim, where I am currently focusing on the Dawnguard DLC. Now this episode is a continuation of my Let's Not Play, which is what I like to call those episodes where I'm not doing the Dawnguard quest, I'm actually doing a few of the side quests to build up Mimir's experience. So I'm continuing with one of the main quests, which is the Horn of Jurgen Windcaller. I have just made it to Kyne's Grove with Delphine, and we have defeated the dragon that was recently resurrected here by Alduin. She has now returned to Riverwood, and she has asked me to meet her in Riverwood. She has also given me the horn that so I can return it to the Greybeard, so I can complete my training with them. So that's what the mission says I have to do for the Horn of Jurgen Windcaller. For the diplomatic immunity, this is what Delphine has basically told me. It seems that things are worse than even Delphine's thought. Dragons aren't just coming back to life, they're being resurrected by other dragons. Delphine suspects that the Thalmor might be bringing back the dragons back for some sinister purpose. She's going to talk to her contact about how we can infiltrate the Thalmor embassy, where we will believe we can unlock a few secrets. So, I think we head back to Riverwood and then up the mountain and speak to the Greybeards, to Argia. Now, is there a helpful carriage? There is, right there. So I'll place my marker there. And we'll just head on down. So, let's get this carriage driver to take us to Riverwood.
I can take you to any of the hold capitals.
Yeah, I'd like to go to Riverwood.
Where do you want to go?
Riverwood, 100, oh, 50, that's okay.
Climb and back and we'll be off.
Come and see what goods I offer.
Excellent. I thought I heard a Kashyyyk over there. Maybe later. I haven't been to Winterhold yet. I'm in no hurry to go to the capital of the Stormcloaks, being an Imperial agent, no matter how sympathetic I am towards their plight. Oh, yes, I could do with a drink, I think. Now let's speak to this Delphine, see what she has to say. And with any luck, we'll bump into Zora while we're inside.
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds.
Yeah?
I'm assuming she's going to be downstairs. I assume wrong, it seems. Let's check the map. I need to speak to Sven now. I think that was regarding the love letters for Camilla. She's supposed to be here.
What do you need?
Oh. I talked to Delphine sign. There? Oh, here she is. I'll wait until she gets inside. Are you going inside? Where we can talk in private?
Yes? What did you need?
Looks like we were a bit quicker than her, gentlemen.
I don't think you were followed. Come on.
Come on
I
in.
have a plan.
Let me know if you need anything. Or take a seat by the fire and I'll send someone over.
She's great at stealth. I keep missing her. After you. Remind me to check the cupboards more when I rent a room in an inn. Don't want a
I
blade
figured out
popping
how
up
we're
at me in
going
the
to
middle of
get
the
you
night.
into the Thalmor embassy.
Get it? A blade? Yeah, I prefer a stand-up fight to all this sneaking around. Why not just fight our way in?
So that's your plan, huh? Even if you could survive, by the time you got inside, whatever documents they had would be long gone. We're there for information, remember? Trust me, I've been doing this for a long time. My way is better.
Okay, let's not have a long time off here, because you'll lose, but fair enough. So what's your plan, and how do I infiltrate the Thalmor embassy?
The Thalmor ambassador, Elenwen, regularly throws parties where the rich and connected cozy up to the Thalmor. I can get you into one of those parties. Once you're inside the embassy, you can get away and find Elenwen's secret files. I have a contact inside the embassy. He's not up for this kind of high-risk mission, but he can help you. His name is Malborn. Wood Elf. Plenty of reason to hate the Thalmor. You can trust him. I'll get word for him to meet you in Solitude at the Winking Skeever. You know it? While you're doing that, I'll work on getting you an invitation to Elenwen's little party. Meet me at the Solitude stables after you've arranged things with Malborn. Any questions?
Yeah, what are we going to do after breakfast? Okay, let's see. Who's this contact of yours? Oh no. Yeah, let's start at the top. Who's this contact of yours? You're sure I can trust him?
Don't worry about Malborn. He's not a dangerous character like you. But he hates the Thalmor at least as much as I do. He's a wood elf. The Thalmor wiped out his family back in Valenwood during one of their purges that we never hear about. Luckily they don't know who he really is, or he wouldn't be serving drinks at the ambassador's parties.
And so you're going to get me an invitation, I'm thinking.
Let me handle that. You'll have a real invitation, don't worry. As long as you can act the part of a Thalmor toady, you'll get past the guards.
Okay, and once I'm inside, then what?
That's when the fun starts. You'll have to slip away from the party without raising the alarm. Then you'll need to find Elenwen's office and search her files. Malborn should be able to point you in the right direction.
Okay, but if you can make it 3 invitations, that would be great. Okay, I'll see you in Solitude after I meet Malborn.
Sounds good. Be careful.
Oh, you talk
Right.
and you lie and you drink all our mead. Now I think
Did you
it's
catch
high
that, Indigo?
time that you
Let's just check this. Okay, I should meet with her, contact Malborn in the Winkinskeever Inn in Solitude.
lie down and bleed.
I'll just check she's got nothing else to say.
What? Something you're still confused about?
No. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna have to squeeze past you.
Was boastful no more.
You're in my
When
way.
his ugly red head rolled around on the floor.
Yep, you're in my way. Okay. And again. Come on, Indigo, you're better than this. Don't make me push you. Don't make me push you. Here we go. You fancy going to a party? I'll have to find your address. Okay, so what do we do now? Do we head straight to Solitude? Inigo? Head straight to Solitude? Go speak to Delphine's contact at the Winking Skeever? Or head up to see the Greybeards? Give them back their horn. I'm not sure. Lots of choices. I haven't seen Zora about. It's a damn shame we haven't met up with her. Zora Fairchild is a follower, excuse me, Indigo, from interesting
little elf?
interesting NPCs or 3D NPCs. And I've done a few quests with her when I was doing my first 1 to 20 levels of Ymir behind the scene. She was a great follower, and the shame I... Oh my god! Son of a... Hi! Hi Zora, how are you doing? Yeah. It appears that Delphine isn't just an innkeeper.
Yes, my Jarl. I am shocked. Absolutely shocked and... Well, I guess I'm not really all that shocked. Delphine's always been a little rough around the edges. And inside the edges. Mostly she's just rough. I think Yaramur is convinced she's a Daedric prince. Orgnar too, but he doesn't like to show his displeasure.
Because Zora's background is that she grew up in Riverwood, so she actually knows a lot about the people who live in Riverwood, which makes her character very interesting. She's a member of the Blades, the Emperor's personal guard before the Oculatus.
The Emperor's personal guard? Does that make you him? I apologize for selling you short, my Emperor. But I would have sooner guessed that you were Titus Meaded than Delphine was a blade. That it doesn't suit her. It's just that there are many guilds and groups in Tamriel, full of strong warriors with terrible fashion sense. Delphine fits right in with all of them.
He's getting better. He's getting better. So, how does it feel to be back home?
Does this town look different at all to you?
Maybe, since you were last here.
How odd. I spent nearly all my life in Riverwood and nothing ever changed. But I guess everything looks bigger when you aren't looking for bars. I hope at least Stomp is out and about. That dog is my favorite person here.
So, I've got this quest. Says I have to attend a Salmo dinner party. I was wondering if you're not busy.
A party at the Salmor Embassy? That sounds almost fun. I wish I could attend. But alas, if the Diamond of Riverwood were to make an appearance, there would be far too many glances stolen in her direction.
It is true. Everyone would be very jealous of you. It's not the most subtle approach on a spy mission. Well, I doubt it. They'll all be too busy staring at me.
I hope not, for Delphine's sake. Remember, this is a mission of espionage, is it not? Or has my hero already forgotten?
Yes, it is a big sword, Boney. Yes, well, let's ask. So, do you have a lot of experience with two-handed weapons?
It took some time to get the hang of it. My body did pay quite a price for my lessons. I have more scars than skin now, I'm afraid. Yet you'll find I'm a capable fighter, and if it's adventure you're seek, my lord, I am but your humble servant. The Fury to your Holgeir, the Eidur to your Barenzaya, the house girl to your Jarl.
So you would like to quest again together? That's yes. I'm sure that we could do that. I actually already have one of those house carls.
Then you're an actual lord, or a thane as it were. Here I was half mocking you, hero, and instead I only mock myself.
Not at all. So, if you're not too busy, I could use your help.
You have my steel.
So, I'm thinking... Wink and Skeever? Wink and Skeever. Oh, where is that? Oh, I need to introduce you to my friends. This is Inigo
Yes? What did you need?
and Solana. Solana, Inigo, this is Zora Fairchild, the Diamond of Riverwood. And we're off to Solitude.
Need a ride?
Yes, please.
I can take you to any of the hold capitals. Where do you want to go?
To the capital.
Climb and back and we'll be off.
Excellent.
Yes? What did you need?
Oh, I'm a bit hungry. Let's see what temperature's like. It's
My
biting
saint,
cold.
can you come here? I want to ask you a question.
Yes, anything.
Yes?
What is it?
Well, we have traveled for quite some time from one end of Skyrim to the other.
Yeah,
and
we
I
did
have
many
found
quests.
you are a very capable fighter.
Are you
As
listening,
I am
Indigo?
still an amateur, I was wondering if perhaps you could give me some instruction.
What did you have in mind?
I was just thinking, I developed most of my habits fighting alone. Now that you are here to save me, I thought maybe I should change my tactics. I usually cast Oak Flesh, but it takes up nearly half of my magicka. With you fighting beside me, maybe I should use an Ice Spike instead to slow our enemies.
You know what? Solana's got Ice Spike covered. And if you're going toe to toe with the enemy, I'd rather that you're protected. So I think it would be a good idea for you to continue to cast Oak Flesh upon yourself. I wouldn't want you to get hurt.
You don't think I should use more support magic? Maybe heal your wounds or use a courage spell? But then you maybe will have the courage to tell me to go away. And that is something we will both regret.
You're telling me? I mean, yes.
You go, I'll follow.
Anyway, onwards. Quickly. Yes, nothing like a good run to get you out of breath. That's why I'm flushed. This is the first time I've ever actually been to Solitude.
Tell them he didn't do it.
Positions.
Sorry, you need to go home. Go home and stay there until your mother comes.
You betrayed us!
Traitor! You should tell her that her uncle is scum that betrayed his High King.
With it!
Best she know now, Advar.
You're all heart, Vivian.
Rogver,
Let's
you
find
helped
out what's going
Ulfric
on here.
Stormcloak escape the city after he murdered High King Torrig. By opening that gate for Ulfric, you betrayed the people of Solitude. He doesn't deserve to speak!
There was no murder. Ulfric challenged Torrig. He beat the High King in fair combat. Such is our way. Such is the ancient custom of Skyrim and all Nords.
Boo!
On this day, I go to Sovngarde.
I can't see another beheading. That's a bit too close to home. Far too many beheadings of late.
Spiced wine for you? It's a family recipe.
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of mead.
It does have a
Go
warming
fiddling
effect.
with any locks around here, we're going to have a real problem.
Some gate guard you were!
Okay, let's go in. Actually, this is the first time
warm food, warm drinks.
that Ramir has been to Solitude in all his 34 levels. This is the first time, so everything is
Yes?
new.
What did you need?
Ooh, have I mentioned it? The little lantern on Ramir's belt there, that's a new mod called Quick Light. which I've installed, it just lights up the area a little bit instead of having the torch out in front of your face. It doesn't provide as much light. I'll take that back. It can do it. It's currently on normal brightness. It can be on
free to make requests.
bright, or it could be on wide. But I find this is a nice subtle light because it's a solid, non-pulsing, non-flickering light like torchlight. I'm thinking
Yes.
everyone should
What
kick
did you
back and
need?
relax for a bit.
Yes, my friend.
Do you think this is a nice inn or not?
I'm remembering the first time I got drunk. I awoke the next day with a shaved tail and an earful of goat cheese. It was quite a night.
I'm afraid to ask. Why don't you kick back and relax?
I will miss you.
Oh, I don't think so.
If you need a good rumor or two, I think I can oblige.
Where's the innkeeper gone? Are you the innkeeper?
Welcome to the Winking Skeever, friend.
So, any news or rumours are floating about?
Here, take a look at this.
The bird's eye. Okay. What have you got for sale?
Drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry.
Well, you got a lot of stuff. First thing first, sweet roll. Oh, Indigo's going to be pleased. 3 there. Some spice wine. That what that lady outside mentioned. I'll give it a shot. How much money have I got? 5k.
Remember the Winking Skeever next time you're footsore.
Hello?
It's a fine day with you around.
She's a standalone follower, which mod which I installed. Haven't actually
Until next time.
haven't actually had her as follower yet. Maybe another time. Let's see if I can find this Malborn.
Yes, I haven't got all day.
It's a bit quiet in here,
There's nothing like a good song to lift the spirit in troubled times.
and it's also an excellent distraction.
That's definitely going in my part of the Edda. That's definitely going in my part of the Edda.
Feel free to give me the option
Been a
to,
good week, my
to
boy.
drink.
That's definitely going in my part of
to
the
sing?
Edda.
Good cheer means a full till. You know, I had to retire and leave you to run the Skeever, son.
I don't know, Father. There's
I fight with both blade and spell. You might say I'm equipped to handle nearly any threat.
Be
So,
a silly girl.
shall we talk price?
Maybe another time.
Young lady.
If you change your mind, seek me out here.
He runs a bar, and you said he's one of your favorite girls.
Ha! That's it. I'm not retiring, ever. End of discussion.
Need something?
Yeah, I'm looking for Malborn. Right, he's over this way.
Need something?
Greetings, friend. I believe we have a
Yes.
mutual associate.
What do you need? Really? You're who she picked? I hope she knows what she's doing.
You're hurting my
Here's
feelings.
the deal. I can smuggle some equipment into the embassy for you. Don't plan on bringing anything else in with you. The Thalmor takes security very seriously. Give me what you can't live without, and I'll make sure to get it into the embassy. The rest is up to you.
What kind of things should I bring?
You're asking me? She promised that she was sending someone who knew what they were doing. If you actually want to get out alive, I'd bring whatever you need to move quietly and kill quickly.
You just spend your time here
Okay.
bossing me around and yelling for
I've
more
got a good
Okay,
idea what I'll take.
I'll get this inside the embassy for you. I've got to go. I'll find you at the party. Don't worry.
So, lockpicks, I'm thinking.
Our hero claims a warrior's heart. I tell you, the
30 is probably a bit overkill, but
with a voice wielding power of the ancient North.
it's like giving away all my best stuff.
Believe the dragonborn comes. It's an end to the evil of all Skyrim's
Ooh, that hurts. That really hurts.
Beware, beware the dragon
Not letting the Dawn Guard out of my sight. So,
You'll know the Dragonborn
Impale Blade. Do I have to give you armor? I don't have to give you armor as well, do I? Surely I don't have to give you armor. I can't remember. I cannot remember. Yeah, all of them. Better safe than sorry. Exactly how much can this guy sneak in, I'm wondering. Okay, that's what I'm after. All depending on exactly what they're going to take off me. That would be incredibly useful. I don't think I've got any oh, there's one. No. That's the one that I created with the Crimson Nun route. I haven't had much luck with invisibility spells anyway, so... That's not entirely quiet. This is where being a wizard and a magic user would be very useful, because you could take all your weapons in your mind. If they take my armor, I'm a bit... I'll cross that bridge when I come to it.
I could run the skeever. You even said I'm almost as smart as you.
I need some to eat.
Girl running a bar. Don't be ridiculous, Minette.
What about Auntie Fida?
Oh, brother.
Right, I hope I've
Well,
given
you
him
see,
enough.
That's a little complicated, and...
I don't think I'm going to
know
rush
what?
off straight away to the embassy. Let's give him enough time to get there and get the stuff hidden. Another thing I need to do to unlock Indigo's dialogue, according to a viewer, one of my viewers comment, Mark Stein, I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that correctly, is to talk to Indigo more about his background, and this seems like be a perfect opportunity to do so. So
yes,
let's go sit somewhere nice.
Have a drink. Rest your feet and
You
stay a
sit
little
there.
while.
I'll grab a seat here. Shame there's not a third seat. Oh.
Yes? Good idea.
I'll
This is
sit here.
nice. It has been good adventuring by your side. I am glad I got to fight some spiders with you.
That makes one of you. You're obsessed, Indigo.
We all have our hobbies, my friend. What is wrong with a little spider slaying?
There's nothing wrong
Do
with
you
little
not enjoy
spiders.
the noises they make when you hit them?
No, to be honest, spiders make me a little uneasy. Give me undead any day.
I understand. Send any spiders that you do not want to deal with my way. I will take care of them. With pleasure. Anyway,
Got yourself a
I
deal.
just wanted to make it clear that I am always ready for some spider smashing.
That's fantastic. I think I get the message.
Good. Did you want to talk about something else?
I did indeed, my friend. I think we need to get to know each other a little bit better. Things are getting a bit dangerous, and I need to know exactly that we're both on the same page. Let's chat.
Yes, why not?
That's not
Fair
what I'm looking
enough.
for. That's it. Mind if I ask you something?
I am all ears.
Tell me more about your past.
My brother and I never knew our real parents. We were found abandoned in a smelly shack by a soldier on his way to battle. We melted his heart with our fuzzy little faces, and he carried us to the nearest town. He deposited us at an orphanage, and that is where we spent most of our childhood.
You're an orphan? Tell me more. I wish that Lisette would actually play something. Call yourself a bard? It's like a crypt in here. Play something a bit lively.
My brother and I were adopted by a couple of retired assassins. I guess the orphanage did not do a family background check.
You must have had a very interesting childhood.
Mine was perhaps a little more unconventional than most, but I suppose all childhoods are interesting to some degree. My parents provided me with love and encouragement. Apart from the nightly training sessions, we were a normal family.
Family of assassins? Tell me more about your past.
I was bullied by the other Khajiit children because of my unusual color and markings. My mother showed me a handy trick with a rock and a glove. I was never bothered again.
Okay. Tell me more.
My father showed my brother and I how to use a sword. My mother taught us the bow. Happy childhood memories.
Okay. Any more?
I grew up in Riverhold, not far from Cyrodiil. My brother and I headed for the Imperial City to find our fortune when we came of age.
Riverhold,
I found love, for a time at least. My brother found death.
Sorry.
It's been a good week, my boy. Loud customers.
Let's stick to the positive. You found love? Who's the lucky Khajiit?
Well, now that I think about it, maybe it was not love. It was brief and, as it turned out, one-sided. Anyway, all that happened later.
You even say I'm almost as smart as you.
And about your brother. I'm sorry to hear.
I will come to that soon. There is a little more to hear first.
Go ahead.
My mother and father are both gone. They died protecting a trading caravan a few years back. I guess I am an orphan again.
I'm sorry for your loss, Inigo.
That means a great deal. Thank you.
What were your parents like?
I suppose they were a bit of an odd couple, being an Argonian and a Khajiit, but they adored each other. And us. Despite their previous profession, they were good people.
I'm glad to hear that.
My brother and I found much work as sellswords. We never made it to the Imperial City, but we made a lot of coin.
I can guess. Mercenary work?
A bit of giant killing here, a bit of witch slaying there. We took gold when it was offered, but sometimes we worked for nothing.
Very noble.
It is hard to deny those in need, whether they have coin or not. We made more than enough from those who could pay anyway.
Yeah. Oh, is Les off to play something? I think she might be. Where did your travels take you?
All over Cyrodiil, from the Gold Coast to the Gerald Mountains. It is a wonderful land, but quite tame compared to Skyrim. Those were happy times,
like the Gerald
traveling or
Mountains.
working during the day, camping out under the stars at night. Life was good.
Baldur Elysium had a great view of the Gerald Mountains and the Imperial City. Anyway, we were talking about you.
I awoke one morning to a lot of noise outside our tent. My brother staggered in, bleeding, and pushed our father's sword into my hand. He said that if I loved him, I would run. He used the last of his strength to rip out the back of the tent and push me down the slope beyond. Some Khajiit-hating locals had blamed us for a spate of robberies in the area and had decided to take the matter into their own hands. 12 of them had snuck up on us in the night. My brother died. but I live because of him.
We're the children of Skyrim, and we fight
That's pretty
all our
harsh.
lives.
Wonder
And
why
when
they
someone
hated
God
Khajiit.
beckons, every one
Must have been
of us
terrible.
dies.
Yes, that morning I lost all that was dear to me. Unfortunately, I also uncovered a side of myself I never knew existed.
Hopes and our dreams. Down with Ulfric, the killer of kings. On the day
I'm curious.
of your death, we will
Do
drink and
you ever
we'll
wish you had
sing.
stayed and fought? You probably would have died, actually.
Every day, my friend. Every day.
And what was your brother's name? I mean, like, angry mob against, like, a single Khajiit. No, you probably did the right thing.
His name was Fergus. I miss him very much, but part of me is glad he did not witness what became of me after his passing.
Yeah, losing him that way was bound to affect you. I'm sure he would have understood.
Maybe you are right. It is a nice thought, but I suppose I will never know.
Look, if you don't want to talk anymore, that's fine.
I was recruited by a group of bandits a few years ago. That is when I discovered skooma. It was the beginning of a lot of nastiness.
Ah, does this lead us to Riften, I'm wondering?
I was with a bandit girl for a while. Turns out she was using me. She wanted protection, not affection. As soon as she found someone more psychopathic, I was dropped like a sack of troll dung.
That's harsh. Did you love her?
I thought I did. We dulled each other's pain somewhat. She seemed like the only bright thing in a very dark place. Regrettably, she was a vicious, manipulative harpy.
Are there any other kind?
I left the bandits and took the only ally I had with me. He was also an addict, but we thought we had it under control. His name was Felix. He was a big fellow, good in his scrap. We became mercenaries together.
Is that the mercenary that you had that mission with the Baron in that was mentioned in your journal?
After a few months, Felix and I had made a little gold, but our addiction to skooma was getting in the way. No one trusts an addict, my friend. Especially not another addict.
Yeah, I'm sure I read about this in your journal. Tell me about Felix.
There is not much to tell. He never spoke about his past, but it was clear he had also been through a great deal before becoming a bandit. That life did not seem to suit him. He had been an educated man at some point, I am sure of it. He was violent, but he had retained some dim vestige of honor. I wish we had met under different circumstances.
That reminds me, during the mission to Blackreach, we had to go through that Dwemer industrial factory, and we bumped into those two Khajiit brothers. Well, we bumped into one that was still alive, Buff, and he was a skooma addict. And I know I missed out on some of the comments that Indigo would have said about that skooma addict killing his brother. So I know that's some commentary I definitely missed. Let's ask the question.
From time to time my body does, but my mind is made up. I am never touching this stuff again. It helped me smother some painful memories, but it took my sense and reason as payment. It was not a fair trade.
It's great, this backstory that Indigo's got. It's absolutely fascinating.
One day, Felix burst into my chamber. Instinct took over and I reacted. His murder was my second-to-last step on the road of dishonor. Trying to kill you was my last. My journal tells the rest. Read it if you want. I do not enjoy speaking of these things. That is my story. Not a happy one, but maybe the happy stuff is still to come.
That's a good point. I haven't actually showed you Indigo's journal. When I picked Indigo up from Riften jail, he had voluntarily asked that the jailers lock him in, and he was actually paying for them to keep him there because he was racked with guilt after killing a person he thought was me. And the reason why he's joined me is because he believes I'm that same person. Now, part of the mod quest is that you could actually tell him at some point, which I haven't come across yet, that you are actually that same person that he tried to kill, or he's made a mistake and you just look someone that looks like him. That's what I remember reading. Let's see if I can just quickly find it here. I think I might have given Indigo back his journal.
What is on your mind? You give me best equipment, yes?
Actually, yes, I have on a number of occasions. There we go. So, Indigo's journal. I'll quickly skip through this. You can pause the video and read it, but it's definitely well worth a read. And there you go. So at some point, depending on the character you're playing, you have to make a decision. Are you that same person that he shot and left dead?
When we were little, my brother and I would sometimes dress up in our father's gear. It took two of us to raise his sword.
Right, let's check the mission. But how brilliant was that? How absolutely brilliant was that? That's such a great backstory. I mean, there's countless number of like one-dimensional but pretty like followers, but that's all they are. It's like just a pretty face, and then you get like a follower like Indigo, who's a real pleasure to talk to and have around. Right, we have to go meet Delphine at the stable.
Something on your mind?
I was just curious if you had any comment here at the moment.
Two hands are better than one.
Everything okay?
Come with me.
I guess I better stand up then.
It would help. It would help. Okay.
Fletching suits me. It's difficult and sometimes tedious.
What did you need?
But a
Let's head off.
arrow strikes forth
Let's
like
go.
the fury of a god.
Beware, beware, the Dragonborn comes. For the darkness has passed, and the legend yet grows. You'll know the Dragonborn's come.
This is actually the first time I've been to Solitude. Let me just double check that I don't actually have any missions to do here. No, it seems clear, although I do remember Indigo mentioning he wants to join the Bard College because he has some special songs. So let's just quickly pop there before we head off, just in case Indigo's got anything to say about that.
I'm a little busy at the moment. I've got all sorts of errands to run.
Okay then. That'll be the Blue Palace then. Curious if Indigo has anything to say once we get inside.
Welcome to the Bard's College. I'm the headmaster here. How may I help you?
Why not? I'm looking to apply to the college. It's a good cover, if nothing else, for being in Solitude.
Always a pleasure to meet a prospective bard. You should be aware that many apply, but we accept very few people. When possible, we ask applicants to perform tasks the college needs completed. In this case, I do have a task befitting an aspiring bard.
Do tell. What do you need me to do?
Elisif has forbidden the burning of King Olaf, a festival put on by the Bard's College. We need to change her mind. To convince her, I want to read King Olaf's verse, a part of the Poetic Edda, the living history of Skyrim. Unfortunately, the verse was lost long ago.
No one made a copy? That's a bit sloppy.
Yes, according to Giraud, our history's keeper, the portion of the Edda dealing with King Olaf might still exist in Dead Man's Respite. I need you to retrieve the poem.
Okay. So what is the Poetic Edda?
I think Giraud here would give you the best explanation of both it and the history of King Olaf's verse. You should speak to him about it.
Fair enough. So why did Elisif forbid the festival?
As you may be aware, Elisif's husband, High King Torrig, was recently killed. Elisif mourns her husband deeply, and she feels that a festival that burns a king in effigy is distasteful. I tried to convince her the festival is many centuries old and celebrates solitude, but I need proof. I believe King Olaf's verse will provide that proof.
Okay. I wonder why you want to
I
celebrate
wish
it
you
so
luck
much
in
yourself.
finding the verse.
To go head-to-head with a queen. Indigo, we're at the college.
Yes?
Any
What did
thoughts?
you need? I have been working on a few songs of my own. If you want to hear them, take a seat and let me know. I do not mind standing or sitting while I perform, but I would prefer that you were relaxed and focused.
Well, I'm not going to miss this opportunity. Right, okay.
Let
Let's
us
find
go.
somewhere to sit down.
Hildy, what year did the Aldmeri Dominion invade the Empire?
Late 171.
I always wanted to play the lute, but my fingers are too big and untalented.
Just need a bigger loot.
Morrowind suffered a massive explosion?
Vardenfell's Red Mountain erupts. Try to be precise, Jorn. Remember, being a bard isn't just about the music.
Youngest bard at the Bard's College, at your service.
Are
Yes?
we going to
What
interrupt
did you need?
people's study if you sing
You're
here?
new here, right? Welcome to the Bard's College. It's like a musical museum.
We need more books in this museum.
You know, I don't get the impression that I'm very well liked at the college.
I wonder if they have a copy of Cole Bandy Dragon here.
Need something?
Cole Bandy Dragon? I'm
Oh, did you
not
need
familiar
something?
with that text. Are you pulling my leg? Are you pulling my leg?
Yes? What did you
A
need?
good story is 9 parts truth and 1 part fiction.
Yes?
Seems like most of these are 9 parts fiction.
Dum da dum dee.
What do you need?
Read carefully.
I shall
You'll
talk
see
to
there are
this.
ways to stay true to the
You seem a bit
essence,
suspicious.
Oh, it's you.
You know me? Are you really one of the bards?
No, I'm the fence here. You come by anything you don't exactly own, and I'll pay you some coin for it.
Come by anything interesting? Any interesting items lately?
Why don't you take a look at some of my merchandise, and we'll see what kind of deal we can make.
Okay, show me what you got. Got lots and lots of shinies. And fish soup. Some things take my interest, but maybe later.
Until next time.
Take a seat and I may just sing you a song.
This thing's like a good place. Well. This is not exactly what I had in mind. So you're on top of me. When does this start to feel good?
The rest of my work.
I'm sorry to break it to you, Giro.
This part of the act, I think I'm gonna have to get up.
Yes, Headmaster.
Let's try that again. Oh, here we go. It looks like a nice spot. Hopefully, Zara. Okay.
I am not a good singer, but I try.
Zara.
I'm right here. Yes?
What are you doing?
Alright. I'm right here.
I'm the cat that got the cream. If you take it back, I will make you scream.
Not a problem. Okay. Alright.
Okay, we're all ready.
I like the stories my mother told. One day I'll be a hero, brave and bold.
Yes, sir, Professor Germain.
I am here for you. There are many talented people here. I could learn a lot from them if I could be bothered.
Yeah, that would help.
If you need anything else, just ask.
Okay.
Yes? What did you need?
I'll see if I can get Indigo to sing one more song, but I'll try sitting down.
How are your students coming along?
Bunch of distractions, if you ask me.
What is on your mind?
Just interrupt the rest of my
Would you
work.
sing me a song, Indigo?
What do you want to hear?
But students are an unfortunate
What songs do you know?
I have not written many, I'm afraid.
Yes,
Let's see. Silly Spider, Brenda the Bear, Dragon Pie, My Heart is in the Rift. I think that is it for now. What'll it be?
Oh, it's definitely going to be My Heart is in the Rift.
This one is personal. My heart's in the rift, my heart is not here. My heart is in the rift, chasing the deer, chasing the wild deer and following the roe. My heart's in the rift wherever I go. Farewell to the rift, I must travel forth. The birthplace of valor, the land of worth. Wherever I wander, wherever I rove, the trees of the rift forever I love. It makes me want to cry.
That must have been very difficult to sing, trying to do the accent of Indigo and stay in tune at the same time. Well done. Well done indeed. That was great. Okay, I don't want to just do them all now. I just want to savor them, so I think that's enough singing for now. That was excellent. Thank you very much.
I understand. My voice is unique. Okay, let us get back to it.
That is superb. Okay, that's... yeah. And that's why I like Indigo. Okay, people. We've got Delphine. Game face.
How are your students coming along?
Bunch of distractions, if you ask me. They just interrupt the rest of my work.
I'm sorry to break it to you, Giro, but students are an unfortunate necessity of a college. Do try.
Yes? What did you need?
My heart's in the rift wherever I go.
You help me. You help people, right? That's what you do.
Ah, I see my reputation precedes me.
Please, take pity on an old madman.
What do you need?
My master has abandoned me, abandoned his people, and nothing I say can change his mind. Now he refuses to even see me.
He says I interrupt his vacation. It's been so many years. Won't you please help?
How can I find your master?
Last I saw him, he was visiting a friend in the Blue Palace. But no one as mundane as a Jarl. No, no. Such people are below him. No, he went into the forbidden wing of the palace to speak with an old friend. Said it had been ages since they had last had tea. Oh, and you'll need the hip bone. It's very important. No entering Pelagius's wing without that.
The Mine of Madness. Okay, well, I need to see Queen Elisif about the festival for the Bard. I don't intend to do that now, but maybe I can do that while I'm doing that later. Why do you need him back?
Without his guidance, our homeland is falling apart. North wages war against South. The holy flame flickers and dies. We need his return. Oh, but I'm sure he'll repay you when he comes to his senses. His favor is a powerful, powerful thing, and so very worth any inconveniences.
I know who you're talking about.
He is a great man, but one rarely praised. He rules twin empires that span the length and breadth of our minds. All know him, but few can name him. But he has forbidden me from saying his name. He says it distracts him, and woe to those who draw his ire. But you will know him when you see him. He's the one who made me like this.
Lucky you. How can I get to your master?
He stays in the Pelagius wing of the Blue Palace. The doors are locked, and only Falk Firebeard can grant entry. But I hear the maids, Una and Erdi, know how to enter it for cleaning. Surely they can help for such an important matter.
Uh-huh. Right.
Who among you can help
You probably know who he's already referring to, but it is Sheogorath, who is a Daedric prince of madness, among other things. He's actually one of the Daedric lords whose missions I actually found quite interesting, because they're not like straightforward like evil. They're just like quite weird and interesting. So I might actually do that one. I can't remember exactly what happens in it. Anyway, we're going to the stables. It looks like a Thalmor. I'm off to see Delphine. We seem to have lost Azora. Hopefully she'll join us once we get through the gates.
You like me, eh? Don't fancy those clunky two-handed weapons.
I'll let Zora hear you say that. She'll show you exactly how clunky they ain't.
If it's arms or armor you need, see Beyrand in Castle Dower. Bloody good blacksmith, that one.
Ah, there's Zora. Excellent. Chasing the wild deer and following the road, or something like that. My heart's in the wind wherever I go. I feel a misheard lyrics song coming on.
Have you given Malborn the gear you want to smuggle into the embassy?
Yep, I hope it's enough.
Good. I have your invitation to the party. But the only way you're going to get past the guards is if they really believe you're an invited guest. Which means you need to look the part and not be armed to the teeth. Here, put this on.
I knew I should
When
have
you're
given
ready,
the armor.
I'll keep the rest of your gear safe until you get back.
Just the one invite.
You'll only have what Malborn smuggled in for you, plus whatever you can pick up inside.
My friend, I feel strange.
What's wrong?
What's next?
Are you okay? This person is busy.
Yes? What did you need?
Okay, that was a bit weird. Oh, he's not saying anything now.
You can't go to a party at the Thalmor Embassy dressed like that.
Okay, looks like I'm gonna get changed into this party gear. Let's see. I knew I should have given him my armor.
Can't go to a party at the Thalmor Embassy dressed like that.
Oh. Yeah, leave the gloves. Okay. At least suits
I guess that
with
will
me
have to
okay.
do. You should pass for a real guest, at least until you open your mouth. Ready to board the carriage to the embassy?
Yes, let me just check with Indigo one more time. Okay.
I'm right here.
Anything?
Right
Okay.
behind you.
Yes? What did you need?
Do you have anything suitable to go to the Thalmor Embassy? Anything? Any comments?
I can't wait to see the courtyard again.
Seem to be have a little quiver there.
I guess that will have to do. You should pass for a real guest, at least until you open your mouth.
Right.
Ready to board the carriage to the embassy?
I'm going to make a save there.
My friend, I feel strange.
Uh-oh.
Ah, my mind is vibrating in my skull. It feels like it is at the end of a hook.
Uh-oh, something's wrong. Are you okay?
I do not know. Wait, the sensation is receding. That was horrible.
Are you ill? How are you feeling? What was that all about?
I'm okay. I have no idea what it was. All of a sudden there was a bright flash, and it felt like my mind was being pulled out of my ears.
Sounds like a migraine. Okay, that doesn't sound good. If it happens again, let me know.
Do not worry about me, my friend. Let us get back to it.
You probably want someone else. I'm just the stable boy.
Okay, I'm not sure if they're gonna let you in, Zara.
I take care of the horses, and the goats, and the chickens, and the garden.
We're off to see the Thalmor, the horrible Thalmor.
You probably want someone else. I'm just the stable boy.
I've been on faster modes of transport.
You probably want someone else. I'm just the stable boy.
You look very fancy, my friend.
Talk to Gaiman if you want a horse, or Katla if you're looking for work. I can't help you.
Let's try that again.
Help you?
I take care of the
Something's wrong.
horses,
That hasn't
and the goats,
checked off.
and the chickens.
I guess that will have to do. You
And
should
the
pass for a real guest, at least until you open your mouth. Ready to board the carriage to the embassy?
Oh, I see. Haven't done this dialogue. I'm ready. Keep the rest of my things safe for me.
Don't worry, it will all be waiting for you when you get back. Just make sure you get back out of there alive with the information we need. Good luck.
Thank you.
Talk to Gaiman if you want a horse, or Katla if you're looking for work.
And I've done a few quests with her when I was doing my first 1 to 20 levels of Lemire behind the scene. She was a great follower, and it's a shame that... Oh my god. I can't believe I forgot about Relic and Blackreach. That Dwemer spider, the one that could talk. I meant to go back and repair him. Oh, well, there's Zora. Oh, I can't believe I forgot about Relic. It's gonna take me ages to get back to Blackreach. Son of a...